The Lipstick Club, I'm back, y'all. Okay, episode 4. We're going. We're rolling. We're keeping this energy moving. I'm going to pour a little more wine for myself because I got to make it through. It's a lot, honestly. I'm not that interested in what's happening on this show like I used to be. But I do love to give good feedback and conversation around it, which I've still been able to do. Even though I'm not really as interested in the content, I still have been able to pull out some gems. So I'm going to continue to do that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm your girl. We've been reviewing Sister Wives here for a while now. It's starting to get a little stale, but we're still going to keep with it because we have to. We're fans. So hit the like button and hit the share button on this video. So if you have other friends that want to vent a little bit with us on this show and who have been fans for forever and want to watch, this is the channel to be at. And come back, leave some comments below. I love chatting with you all in the comments. That's my favorite. And we got to get a live soon. I know I did a live recently when I first kind of got into the house, but I feel like it's time to do another live. What do y'all think? I have also been really getting into caviar, which sounds kind of bougie, but you can find some affordable caviar options out there. But a little caviar is kind of a moment, and it's a good little, let's have a chat snack. If you like caviar, if you've tried it before, let me know. I feel like it used to be one of those felt like unattainable things for people to buy. Like I never thought one day I'd be somebody that ate caviar, but they've made it a lot more attainable. And I feel like having it occasionally is a good time. But anywho, let's get started. Episode 4. Here we go. Okay, I had to downgrade my membership, y'all, because I was sick of paying $1 trillion for every single streaming device I had. So, streaming service I had. So, some of these streaming services, I said, give me the commercial version. I'll watch a commercial at this point because to be paying as much money as I feel like we've been paying now to keep up with all the different services is insane. And I'm kind of over it.
Previously on Sister Wives.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to skip past the preview and the intro. I don't need the intro. Thanks. Let's get going.
What's over there? What's over there you want to see? So Zona and I are out for a walk, and we just wanted to walk over to Jen's bike shop and just check in and say hi.
I know she had a bike shop. That's cool.
Oh, it's Mary.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
I know you're talking to Zona.
So my husband and I bought a building last year and renovated it and turned it into a bike and RC shop.
It kind of feels like it's like the new hopping place in Little Parowan town.
I know.
It's really kind of fun, actually.
It is a fun place to be.
Well, Sean,
Interesting.
I have to talk to your wife about some serious stuff.
Again?
Girl stuff.
I'm always out of the
stuff,
picture.
babe. Girl stuff. We're just going to be talking about guys. I need her opinion.
Only one of us is
now.
looking.
She's not looking. She's semi-happy with you. So I did end up
Semi-happy.
matching with that guy, Ron, from that speed dating event.
Would you say that you're more romantic, less romantic?
I do know my love language. My love language is physical touch.
Actually, my first is words of affirmation.
Okay.
And then the secondary is touch.
We have talked. We have had a couple conversations. He's a really nice guy.
Okay. We've had a couple combos.
That's what you get.
Okay, Barry.
I mean, there's just been a couple of guys I've been talking to.
Really?
One of them's in Denver.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Our kids
so
live in
Jen's
Denver.
view on dating is definitely a lot different than mine is, and she keeps reminding me it's because of the culture that I grew up in.
Yeah.
Mormon/polygamous culture is you date somebody with the intention to get married. It's not promoted that you date around. Okay, so
And get to know
that
people.
guy is not a guy I've been talking
Very
to. Okay,
important.
So first look at the guys I've been talking to first. You know, if I open these, that means they can see
Just
that
do it.
I've
Just
messaged
do it.
them, and then just do it. Let's see.
Okay. He looks like a cartoon character villain.
That's a villain.
Villain,
Yikes.
villain who's undercover as a nice guy.
So it looks like a
A cartoon character villain?
Nope, that's douchey.
I don't know. I feel like dating apps are stupid. Either that or most of the men on them are stupid.
I feel like it's both.
No, I can't even.
Okay, as an adult woman trying to date, honestly, the only options right now feel like a dating app. And as much as I hate them, it's a clear indication, unless they're lying, which some of them are, of who is a single person and available. And also who is at least initially attracted to you. Now, if you're dumb, you can put photos on there that make you look like somebody you're not. If you're smart, you put on photos that look like you at your best self, right? That way, there will be no surprises when you actually come together. And I think that's the key. People try to be deceptive on these things and they get together and they're wondering why the person is not that into them. Well, because you lied and put like super photoshopped images of yourself online. Like who I present like right now, like I am have a stitch of makeup on. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just being a clean and fresh girly. And I think that's really important because they will not always see you at your best. They will see you looking like a bum sometimes, and you got to be okay with that. So be honest.
I would imagine dating through an app on a phone. That sounds so disconnected. Would you even find anybody who is very serious on there to date, or just?
Robin, you're
trying to
not
look
dating,
for a
girl.
hookup?
You're going to
The problem
marry.
I ran into with the apps is that in the one that I did, there's swingers on the app, and there's also open marriages, open relationships, and I wasn't into that. I did that whole polygamy thing already. No, wasn't into that. I'm like, oh,
They usually
I'm strictly
say that,
gonna be
though.
monogamous, and like, too bad, we could have had a lot of fun. I'm like, okay.
You will never see me on a dating app, personally. I just don't see how that ever would work out for me.
Going through an app, how do you get anything on the real essence of a person without?
They're trying to build full-fledged relationships via an app. That's not what the app is for. The app is not for you to build a relationship through the app. The app is for you to connect with other single people that are also interested in looking, for you to get off the app and actually meet in person and see if you are compatible. You won't know that until you get off the app. You're not meant to stay on the app. You're meant to get on there to connect, exchange a number, get off the app, and then set up a date and spend some time together and see if it works. But it puts everybody in your area, or maybe people that you weren't thinking about would be available, in one space for you. That's what it does. They're looking way too deep into this. And this is how you can tell they come from a very religious, restrictive background, because even how they're viewing something that's not meant to be this deep. Look how deep they're looking into something that's so surface level. The app is surface level. It's not meant to build a relationship off of.
Meeting them where you're reading a resume.
And no shade, Cody, you're a married woman you didn't even
I just
love.
don't know, man.
This guy I barely just matched with. He's a little bit young.
How much younger? Like, are we?
6 years young.
So we're not doing cougar yet.
Oh, how many years is cougar?
Like 10 to 12 years younger is starting to be cougar. You have to be older than maybe 15 years older than them.
Do you think that big of an age
Yeah,
difference?
yeah. Like 10
To
is
be a
fine.
cougar?
Yeah, 10 is totally fine.
He probably has kids. at
If
home.
they're 15 to 20 years younger, I will stage an intervention.
I promise that's never gonna happen.
If they're 15 to 20 years older, I will help plan the funeral. Is that funeral age?
Wow.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be. Okay, maybe. Let's see the pictures. Okay, look, that does not say kiss the cook. It does not say kiss the cook. It does not say kiss the cook.
That is so naughty.
You have to like him.
You have to like him.
No.
Don't you touch my phone.
Let me help you there. That's a good picture. He looks really nice.
He looks
there.
very nice.
I
He looks
like
very
the way he
kind.
does his hair. Like, it's a good look.
He has hair.
He has hair.
It's important that a guy knows what to do with his hair. Like, if it's like long and curly or whatever and you know what to do with it, great. But if you don't and it's just kind of bleh, oh my gosh. I wasn't even thinking. That's so funny.
I mean, Cody would be fine, y'all, if he would just kind of let it go. But he's got these little ringlets and then a whole bald headband, as they said, and then a bunch in the back. It's like, let it go,
This is
bro.
also for the loose pitchers.
It's also for hitting brothers. Or sisters-in-law.
You just got pummeled. We bought a house. It was a contingent on this house selling. Oh, we've sold it. Now we just got to get out of the house. So it's just a big rush of packing and moving. Got some boxes here. I want to saran wrap this too.
It's gonna be a dance all day.
Do y'all see all the old school audio video equipment that they have in this like wall unit that they have? They ain't let nothing go. My dad has all that stuff too, but it's crazy that they still have all this old school stuff. No wonder they have so much to pack.
I've not heard officially, but I've been reading on social media that Cody and Robin have a new house. I've wondered if this move would affect the sale of the property. I mean, from what I'm hearing, the mortgage is good. It's a good sized mortgage. He's going to need the cash, so that might even be better or worse, depending on if he's going to still continue to be fair. Because like he might get like, well, I just get more money. I don't know. Like, I mean, that's what I do worry. Is not because I think he's going to need more cash. He's going to get a little greedy.
She knows her ex,
Smell
doesn't
my
she?
own armpits, and it's gross. Why don't you come over here and smell my pheromones?
Wow.
And I'm not here to smell.
That's gross. Also, honestly, there are so many deodorant options at this point. Like, get the 24-hour. I don't even need it, and I'm a 24-hour girly. It's not that difficult. Shower and 24-hour deodorant.
All your pheromones. Like,
Oh, dude, I know you're here.
How can I help?
Michael's my youngest brother. He's the youngest out of 10. Michael and I are literally a generation apart, like 19 years and 8 months. Stepping on a bunch of toys that have fallen through the couch.
Great toe.
Is that you? Is it just you that I'm smelling?
I think
My
you're
deal.
smelling, you're smelling me too.
Very strong.
You like that?
You're smelling
Like
up
the way
the
I
whole
smell?
house?
Wow.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always peacocking at her. Something I would never do with another woman. We've been moving for months now. We haven't had a romantic getaway, an escape, time together. And so what's happened is we become battle buddies, not lovers. So I'm just flirting around here, just having some fun with it, like making my stinky body something romantic. Hey, you smell those pheromones? Mm-hmm. It means you're digging on me. You like that stinky smell? Is there a stank on me that's making you go, ooh, that handsome man?
Gross.
She's like, why are you always peacocking? Because you're the one I'm interested
I'm
in.
not actually someone who goes for it either. There was
Gross.
such a big family culture of no affection and, you know, with Cody and wives in front of each other that when it came to anything public, I just would shy away from flirting with him. Now I'm having to kind of get comfortable with it.
She don't like it.
I'm sorry, pause. It's not just that family. I'm sure there's multiple polygamous families where they refrain from doing a lot of public affection with other wives because it creates drama and problems. And y'all did it anyway. Y'all were doing all that stuff regardless. You just didn't have it as high, but you were still doing that stuff, Robin. So cut the mess, girl. Who are you trying to fool right now?
Well, no, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm not going to give you attention when you're doing it. I'll give you attention when you're not doing it.
I've always been comfortable flirting with Robin. I think it's just going to take time for Robin to get used to this monogamy thing.
Because he was doing it when he shouldn't have been doing it.
Listen, I want to be walking down the street with her someday, maybe in a shopping mall or something like that, and have her just slap my ass. That's when I know that she's comfortable with her and I.
He's so weird, y'all.
His picture.
I feel like I need some lipstick, y'all.
A good thing, because you have to start the conversation.
I'm not starting it. He liked me.
Oh,
He
I
has
can
to
start
start
it.
it. I have a rule. If you like me first, and then I match back on you, then you have to start the conversation. Like, it's a privilege to hang out with me. It's a privilege to be in my space. I just don't think everybody gets to have access to me.
What do you think? Like that? So I wear Fenty, the MVP, the greatest red. There is no red comparison. I think I wore Lady Balls for years and they discontinued it and I was so depressed about it. This one, I wish it was a lot more, had more staying power. Like I wish it didn't transfer. It's a lot more transferable than I want it to be. I wish it was more transfer proof. But the color is undeniable. It is the perfect red. Look how it brightens your whole face. I feel like I look like me now. What do y'all think? We're ready now. I just see this, it gets everywhere. But it's perfect. It's a perfect red. So yeah, how are you guys feeling? Cody's getting on my nerves. It's so gross. I don't want to see them flirt. It's so disgusting. I'm not interested in their love affair. Because I had to watch them do that in front of the other wives for years and it was so gross. And I just don't, I'm just not interested in it. We're back. Christina and David's house is really nice.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Mom. You doing something?
I'm just gonna put laundry.
Cool.
How are you? You trying that pot pie?
Yes, I am.
It's the best pot pie I've ever made, ever. Oh, silly.
What's up? Do you want help?
How's
or
it
you
going?
cool if I just kind
No,
of
eat,
take
you're
hold?
fine.
Peyton always feels like he's acting. Is it just me? He's his father's child.
What is your moving plan? Are you getting, like trailer? What are you doing to move it?
I'm going to get a trailer to put my bed and dresser and bookshelves in, and everything else is going in the back of my truck.
All the
I've got
totes are gonna
all
go
the
back to your
totes.
truck.
I've mathed it out. The totes will fit perfectly in the back of my truck.
Serious?
Yep.
Peyton is moving to North Carolina. It's actually rubbish. Why? Why does he need to move as well? It's hard that my kids don't want to live close to me. Yeah, absolutely. What is it about North Carolina?
The fact that she's taking this personal and not realizing that after losing Garrison, that these siblings are trying their hardest to be as close together as possible. And he was always been really close with Janelle. And I feel like Christine at some point is going to have to own the fact that she did a little bit of child neglect when it came to like Peyton and a little bit with Mykelti and some of the kids, because she had so much focus on making Cody happy that she didn't really, she had some gaps there. And they formed relationships with other moms like Janelle, because Janelle just did not give a damn. And Mary, because she had the time, because Cody wasn't over there.
It has people moving there. It's insane.
I'm in no rush.
Yeah, right? Because you're done now with your military stuff.
Yeah, military ended yesterday.
How does that feel? That's a chapter of your life that's over.
And I am relieved.
You were mentioning you might sign up someday again in North Carolina.
I very, very possibly could sign on to the Guard in North Carolina. It's just, I wanted it to end.
Guard in North Carolina is pretty big. I actually do some work with things around that. And there's a lot of benefits to being part of the Guard. So if he decides to do that, I wouldn't be shocked. It wouldn't be bad for him. We'll see. He probably just wants to be free from everybody at this point to do what he wants to do.
Garrison moved to Flagstaff and attempted to transfer to the Arizona Guard and was trying to transfer for a year before it finally went through right before.
Right before he died, it went through.
It went through.
Seriously?
Garrison was Peyton.
I'm really proud of them for just saying death, died. They don't gloss over it. And I think that that is incredibly healthy, that the moms and everybody are not glossing over the fact that Garrison's dead. They're pretty, it feels like everybody is being very vocal about the fact that he is not here. He is dead. He is gone. And I think that's really healthy that they're doing that and they're not trying to like sugarcoat it and act like he's just on a vacation or something. I like that they're doing that.
His best friend. And they joined the military together. So many parts of their life when they've been together and they've been a unit. They were frickin' frack when they were younger. That's what Cody called them, was frickin' frack. They've just been a unit. It's Peyton Garrison.
Janelle lost a son and I lost a best friend.
Yeah.
And I really want to be close to her. I really want to be close to Maddie's kids. I really want to be close to Maddie because I just lost a huge chunk of me, and it's not here. I'm trying to find something that isn't here.
One of the best things about plural marriage is what I wanted most for my kids was that relationship with their other mom. And so I've got Peyton, who is so close to Janelle. She's someone that I trust. I trust her influence on Peyton. So it feels like sometimes I feel like a crappy mom because they're not choosing to live next to me. Sometimes I feel like Janelle's a better mom because they're choosing to live next to her. I think it's good for you to move away for a while.
You know how Maddie knows me pretty well?
Yeah.
One of her arguments was, you can be here with us. It'll be me and Caleb and Savannah and my mom. And it'll also be my kids. And there's Christian girls here that I go to church with.
She's such a jerk.
That's one of the things she was
is
like,
such a
hey,
jerk.
by the way, I go to church with these girls over here, and I think you'd really enjoy that. And I'm like, wow, Maddie, that sounds perfect and wonderful. Women? Perfect.
I don't like you guys moving away.
You haven't been sick of me so far? No. I haven't been obnoxious enough?
Peyton is
I got
huge.
you.
He's so tall.
I really want to be away. I really want to have a massive change. I really want something else completely different than what I've had. But I hate being away from family and knowing that there is family there and it's family that's calling me there. That's perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be a great change for
So
Peyton.
I'm over at Jen's bike shop and we are just kind of hanging out, and you know, of course we got to swipe through the guys and see if there's any guys on the dating site. Swipe, 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 swipe.
6'4", dude. Told you I was right.
He doesn't smoke. This is good.
Good.
Okay.
His pictures
I'm
all
willing to
look
talk
good.
to him.
A good thing, because you have to
Because-
start the conversation.
I'm not starting it. He liked me.
Oh,
He
I
has
can
to start
start
it. I have a rule. If you like me first, and then I match back on you, then you have to start the conversation. If I start talking to somebody and I ask a question and then they answer and then they leave nothing, they're not interested enough in me to ask a question, so I'm out.
So of all
I
these
get it,
guys,
Mary.
all the guys you're actively talking to,
There's only 6 of them. I'm not a hussy.
what exactly is the definition of a hussy?
Well, it's like a woman who has a lot of men.
Men in polygamy would be considered hussies. They have a lot of women.
I really didn't date much before Cody. I didn't have the option to look outside that church culture. That's all I wanted to marry, was somebody in that church, right?
Well, the first hanging out, I'm hanging out with Mary. It wasn't really a date. We were just hanging out with a bunch of peers. And I'd flirt with her a lot. It was just like, I guess I had that part of life down. I could flirt. Meeting Mary's mom and dad were like clinchers into this relationship. There was an attraction there to this experience, this family. It was just like the two of them, Mary's mom and dad, were just reeling me in.
Back then, Cody was
Oh,
different
God.
than he is
Cody.
now. He had a light in his eyes, and he was very kind, and he was very charismatic. I don't doubt that there is still goodness in Cody. I just haven't seen it for a really long time, directed at me. I think there's something he's trying to cover up or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say, I don't know him like I used to know him. He doesn't know me. I get overwhelmed by this. I can only do this for 5 minutes or 10 minutes at a time.
So tell me, are you still sticking to 6'2", blah, blah, blah?
No, I just would like him taller than me. 6'2" would be awesome because I like a tall guy.
Yeah.
But, he has to be nice. He has to be able to handle me and you, my bitchy best friend.
That's a lot. I was asking a lot. Your friends who may be bitches. Do you think it helps when I make threats? And if they still stick around, then we know they're a keeper. If you hurt her, I will make sure you pay for the rest of your life.
I think you absolutely.
You do not need to threaten a man. At this point, if she's not old enough and mature enough to figure out whether a guy is duping her or not, come on, let's be real.
Absolutely can say things like that.
I feel like
no
I can.
issue with that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be somebody different to fit into somebody else's world. I want to be me. And if you fit at mine, if our values align, if our vibes align, that's great. Like, it's a privilege to hang out with me. It's a privilege to be in my space. Like, and I don't mean that in like a rude way. I just don't think everybody gets to have access to me. I don't think anybody should let anybody in the world have access to them.
I agree with that.
You really want to have people in your world and in your space that align with who you are as a person and that bring you energy and that don't drain you. Let's go home, lovey.
Definitely
All right.
agree with that, y'all.
I'll see you when I
Absolutely.
see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Zona.
Why all of this?
Why move?
Yeah, why move? What good? What gives? I mean, we love
Seriously.
this house.
Plural marriage is so hard. We're like faking through it. I'm so happy.
Ted, Charlie, Mark.
Michael!
All these things work good together.
So we know that plural marriage is hard. I mean, I don't think they ever said that it was easy. I think Cody thought he was the man, and it just was like, look at me with all my wives. I don't, why he would ever think for a second that having more than one wife would be easy is insane to me. But, you know, he thinks he can move mountains, so I guess I shouldn't be that shocked that he would think that. But it's to think that having to commit and take care of and manage the relationships and the feelings of multiple women, and then to raise multiple families and think that that's just going to be a walk in the park is so insane to me. That for a second, that's how his brain would be operating. Is so crazy. Let's keep going.
Let's just say Brown. I changed my name so many times. So many
do
different
I.
things.
I'm changing my
Are you
name.
Muerte again?
My name is Muerte.
No, David has mentioned before that his nickname should be Muerte. What does Muerte mean? Is it appropriate? It's probably inappropriate. I can't see it. Muerte. Death. What? If Muerte means death? That's his nickname? He's crazy. He does not know what it means.
Dia de Muerte? The Day of the
Sorry,
Dead?
missing Peyton.
Just missing all of them.
Yeah,
And McKelty too.
we had fun for him for a few months.
That was way too short. What in the world? Peyton just moved to North Carolina this morning. Just barely.
Wow, this time is flying in this
when
episode.
most of my kids were right next to me, and then I married David, and I feel like we had this huge, full experience, and now half my kids are gone. I just
But she
feel
still has
like
Aspen, Isabel.
I just
and
must be
Truly.
a bad mom.
No, you're not a bad mom. They all
They're
have to
picking
grow
Janelle
up.
instead. One of the times when we were talking about moving, she's like, and I have all the grandkids living with me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like thinking inside, you need to shut up right now. That was the moment where I felt like slapping her. How could she say that? She gets all the grandkids now.
So how's Janelle? Things with Janelle?
I haven't talked to Janelle a lot for a while. Like business stuff. We talk business stuff. And then we talk, I think, business stuff. With us separating like we have with our business, there's been more things that we've had to figure out, ironically. Janelle and I work a business together, and there's been a lot of changes within the last couple of months. We used to run it more together, but really in life, we used to do everything together, and we raised our kids together. And so it's just one more step away from each other, where she's gonna branch off and work on her farm. I don't know.
Yeah, she
I know
will.
that I've hurt her feelings a little bit. We're doing things more separate now, and it's just I want to be more in charge of my business now.
You guys are getting competitive. I like that.
We're trying to support each other too. The competition, yeah, I always like a good competition. Good competition's good. Come on. We learn how to do things together, and now it's almost like we're learning how to do things apart. But it's okay, because you have to move on, and we really have to live our life for the best for us.
Is that what they're doing? You never been to Flagstaff? You gotta go, you guys. It's such a good time.
Kitchen, well, gosh, man.
Up north in
My head is
general in
swimming. I don't even know
Arizona
where to start with it.
is beautiful. Up north in like Sedona, anywhere up north, Cottonwood, in Arizona is so beautiful. Get a cabin. It's actually really affordable to do so. Not even Flagstaff, just like more like Cottonwood, like right before you get to Sedona. You can actually get a pretty affordable house, and there's like a fun little party street and lots of stuff to do. If you ever get a chance to do that, you should try it. I'm excited to do a Smoky Mountains trip. That's on my bucket list.
Last day of packing today. Gotta get out of the house. Anything that we're dumping, our garbages are full, so we gotta haul them off.
Yep.
Michael's leaving tomorrow. I hope he's okay. Sure appreciate him being here, man.
Cheers. Here's to
Hey.
a new house.
Here's to a new house.
Yeah.
They still got the blender out, y'all.
Why all of this?
Why move?
Yeah, why move? What good? What gives? I mean, we love
Seriously.
this house.
I'll be really honest with you. It's just the pain of the experience of living here through COVID and through breakups. Rob and I have lived in Flagstaff for 6 years. 5 of those years have been in this house. This 5 years have been the 5 years that my family has just eroded, crumbled, and moved on. You haven't seen Jack for what happened. It was very, very painful experience.
I think we have a pretty good idea, Cody. We've been watching this show, and even though we don't see everything and every detail of their lives, I think it's been pretty evident how bad and what really went down and what's going on. You do not speak to the bulk of your children. You only have contact with 2 that you have actual genetic ties to. So you had 4 wives and you got 1 now. We watched this in real time. So I think we've all got a pretty clear idea of how you have totally messed this whole thing up.
There was such a want to change my environment. And that's pain oriented. That's just from pain.
Right.
That's just something to do with trauma, emotional trauma. And it was right when Robin finally had sort of an epiphany where she just went, I'm done with Coyote Pass.
How's she liking being the only wife?
Robin struggled with the whole thing. I mean, she married me under the premise of plural marriage with the expectation of plural marriage. And when the other wives left, I wondered if my value to her was diminished. I mean, I'm still wondering.
I mean, you lost 3 wives.
Being the only wife is great in some ways, but there's also ways that it's not great. This was not the life that I expected and not the life that I planned for myself.
Number one, obviously it's impacting her religiously, but also you're no longer the favorite wife. You're the only wife. So you don't get to play off anybody anymore. You have all the responsibility. So it means you get all the praise and all the agony. You get everything. And she's been married and divorced and had that experience before. And she knows what that looks like.
And while I love Cody, I did not ever intend or expect or want to have him to myself. I always wanted to live plural marriage. I wanted to live my religion.
She wanted to live it her way. She wanted to live it where she was the favorite and she got everything she wanted. And all the other women would kowtow and sacrifice their happiness so that she could have what she wanted. That's what she signed up for. It's been made pretty evident from all of them that she's never lived plural marriage. She lived her fantasy version and what her mother's maybe experience was, but that's not really what plural marriage was. And that was not what their relationship was prior to you coming. And that's the problem.
She can't. We made her covenant on the basis of having.
Yeah, it was like started out that way. Because, like, I mean, I remember growing up, you were the coolest polygamist I knew. Right? And then now you're not.
It's not a polygamist at all. You know?
Right?
Because there's a reality of struggle in polygamy
Yeah.
that you don't understand unless you're in it. Robin's still hung up here. She's still like, we could have done this. But you have to deny sort of what your wives feel about it. Plural marriage is so
You have to
hard.
lie is what you have
Like
to do.
faking through it. I'm so happy, you know, and it was just a struggle. So it's like other polygamists are watching and they're seeing this and they're going, holy crap, look at this, like total consummate just dissolving of the family, the craziest, just failure, or whatever. Other people are going, yeah, now they're out of polygamy, hallelujah. And other people are going, yeah, you really botched it.
You did botch
There's
it.
an irony here because Christine told me 15 years ago she hated polygamy. I just didn't know what to do with it. It was a shock to me. I just sort of like shook it off and in a sense ignored it. The biggest mistake I made with the divorce when Christine is leaving and I'm angry, it made me feel like a victim. It was extremely aggressive, but I believe that she needed to do that in order to cut.
Yeah, like rip the Band-Aid off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
she needed that, but it made me so angry. I was like, now I can't even talk to her. I still can't talk to her. I still don't want to say her name. I want to forget she existed.
Well, you can't.
And
You
yet
got
I've got to
6 kids
interact
with
with
her.
Kids.
Her kids, your kids too.
Yeah, thank you.
Our kids.
Her kids.
We've got,
Thank you for bringing that up, because the way that man says Christine's kids, Janelle's kids, those are your children, your kids that you had together with her. The way that you have been able to disassociate from that is probably the only reason why this man has not had a nervous breakdown, because he literally has disassociated from the fact that he has failed as a father for 13 of his children. He's failed. Him saying those are your, this is how you know polygamy is not healthy, by the way at which men speak about the children, her kids. They connect the children with the mom. So if they don't like the mom or they're not getting along with the mom, you cannot tell me that that's not how they approach and treat those children. You can't tell me that. My father, when my mom and him got divorced, at no time did my dad ever say, those are terrorist kids. Right? Those are my kids. So that's what, like, the whole thing is just a mess.
So I want to interact with our kids, but I got so bitter with everything, with how it all went down. I want to move off of that. She's found her soulmate. She is happy as can be, and I want her to be in that space. But if she's really happy, then she really needs to get over whatever happened with us and be able to be cool about it all.
She's fine.
Which is still hypocritical of me. I really recognize it.
What does Christine need to get over? Even watching the episodes, even if she's had some snarky moments, which are here and there, Christine has always said that her children's relationship with their father is vital, important, that she wants her kids to have a relationship. Even when she moved with Truly, she said, I don't care. I'll bring Truly down. Whatever. Make it work. I want her to connect with her father. He is making excuses for his failure. And his brother is letting him do it. Like you called him out for the one thing. Call him out on everything. He failed. He continues to fail. He's a lazy bum of a father. He's a deadbeat.
I'm happy with Robin. But Robin and I are still bitter about the failure of this experience. I was a believer. And interesting.
I thought I was seeing, and not just you, but I thought there was other polygamists that I was seeing that were, I thought happy maybe.
Are you wondering if polygamists are happy?
I don't think, probably none of them are.
It's a lonely world. And I don't really know quite why Robin is still holding on to it in a sense.
Checking my battery, y'all. I
drive by Christine's old house every single day. Every single day. I drive past Coyote Pass every single day. This home is the last memories of our family during basically the breakup. Our last Christmas together, our last Thanksgiving together is all here, and the bitterness was already beginning then. I do not miss the drama.
I bet you don't. I wouldn't either.
Kind of that insecurity.
I have seen families that can do polygamy, and it just really depends on the man's character. The one that we all sort of know really well is Joe Darker.
Joe Darker really is excellent with his kids and his family.
Yeah, that's where Cody felt. I feel like.
What do y'all feel about Joe Darker? Like, I feel like the facade of what we've seen obviously makes him look like a person that has flourished in polygamy. But he also married twins, which it's like dealing with the same women time two. I mean, they're different, but they're twins, which is odd enough. And so they're going to have a certain loyalty to each other where they're going to either stick together, but also they're not going to have the same level of jealousy in that relationship. And if they do, they're not going to let that break up their homes, right? So I'm not saying that he's not happy. I think he probably is not as egotistical. But I don't think he's probably ever vocalized that he had a favorite either.
So the holiday season is here.
Or treated them different.
And everybody's starting to gather here in North Carolina. Even people that live far away are coming. So one thing, when you have a big family, it's really hard to coordinate schedules, and everybody's got a lot of plans. So we're getting together early this year.
I have just moved to North Carolina from Utah, and we have just got here at the property, and we are going to cut down a Christmas tree from somewhere undecided at the moment. Say hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Axel. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Evie.
I think it's a cool idea to cut a tree down on our own property. I understand it. I'm like, I don't know. It's cool. It's fun. I like the idea of it. I'm pregnant and I have a 2-year-old, and that was just like, wow, that's a lot. All right.
Like, why not? We have all these trees. We don't have to pay for them even.
What's the timeline on Tato Farms?
So, well, we were supposed to start about 2 months ago. We were supposed to start planting.
We hurry and get our permits in for the property so we can plant, and it sits in limbo in the bureaucracy. Everybody's waiting on the other agency, or they need something, or they're like, they don't know. It's in the pile. It's whatever. Like, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting.
We put a rush on it with the county at the end of October, and they said 2 weeks.
We have now lost our entire fall season. Like, we were going to be planted this fall.
I had no idea this year. I thought this year was going to be very different. I thought we were going to move forward with the property. We'd be planting. Coyote Pass would be like, we would agree. We'd sign all the paperwork. It's been a completely frustrating year in those two parts of my life. I can't get any traction. We're just sitting here.
Yeah, let's go find a tree.
All right. Okay, Axel, we're going to go find a tree. Come on.
Well, I mean, there's this one if you want to just see that one that's behind these oak or whatever it is.
Okay, so my question is, when you chop it, how are you going to get it out of the brush?
I got a chainsaw. I'm going to chop away, baby.
So at one point we were living in Montana, and he was cutting down a tree, maybe a few trees, I don't even know. Anyway, so we're up in the mountains.
And I parked my truck in this certain place, and Mary's like, that's going to fall on the truck. And I'm like, no, it's not.
I'm pretty sure. He's like, no, it'll be fine. So he does his thing, and he cuts the little wedge in it and starts falling, and then he realizes, oh.
So I cut it down, it falls on the truck.
That one, or that one?
The one right in front of you, Maddie.
That one I think is the best.
This is the tree, right?
Yeah, chop it this way, please.
Avalon and Evie kind of look alike. They're so adorable. Y'all, that tree is huge. Where are they putting that tree? How are they decorating that tree?
So yeah, this is the first tree we've actually cut down on our property.
Good job.
Peyton's here, Savannah's here. It feels like, wow, there's actually like a family. There's family here now.
Wow, look at that.
And, you know, Garrison's not going to be here this year. It's a very strange year. It's a strange year. Lots of new things, lots of new beginnings, and then some sad things too.
not a Christmas tree, y'all. But it's
Michael
cute.
grew up in plural marriage. Our dad had wives. I'm pretty sure his whole life he's been expecting to be in plural marriage. I've been talking you out of plural marriage for a while. What are your thoughts on that? I've been telling you, I don't know, Michael. There's a lot of risk in plural marriage.
I've never lived in plural marriage.
for sure.
Yeah.
Never going to happen.
That's never going to happen. And maybe I held on to it for a while because of you.
Dude, I got to tell you, this is the craziest thing. I had an epiphany just a little while ago. Dad, our father, was getting into plural marriage at the exact age that I started getting out of it.
He said, Dad, our father, like he doesn't know who he's talking about. Oh my God, he's so arrogant.
Now you bring up Dad. I mean, maybe I held on to plural marriage for a while because of Dad too.
Because you start out later in life with it, you might successfully pull it off. It's a different story.
I feel like you could, maybe
he
more.
went to his grave with
three
women
Yeah.
that were madly in love with him. Dad, with all of his faults. How the hell did that happen?
Dude, I think it's okay. Let's just think of this. And I'm not being sexist, okay?
Yeah.
But just sheer damn manliness.
Yeah.
What do you think? Don't you think Dad had some kind of attraction because he was just, he was angry and he was mean, but he was also extremely masculine, macho, and he was a cowboy. And that guy in the rain with a cowboy hat on, leading a horse, women were going hubba hubba. Chanel's mom told me the story of falling in love with my dad. She thinks it was love, and I think it was just raw attraction. She saw a 53-year-old man busting his ass, and it turned her on. And I'm not trying to be crass. That was raw attraction.
I'm not, okay, as gross as Cody is, he's not necessarily wrong. When you see a guy building things, making things happen, that is very attractive. Like, I'm thinking now, I'm putting together my home. I had to hire a handyman to put together a piece of furniture because I was like, I cannot pull this off. And I'm thinking the whole time, I bet his wife just finds this so attractive that her man can come in the house, replace a fan, build a piece of furniture, and she just gets to sit there. And she can bake a cookie. I'm happy. I'm happy to cook a meal, bake a cookie, if that means I don't have to put together this piece of furniture. That is very attractive to me. So I get it. I understand. Cody's not lying.
I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, because I hit an age where I just don't think they were into me anymore. To be fair, I go back and forth because I'm to a point where I don't want to blame polygamy anymore, but you make these connections that you assume are correct. And you do that.
They weren't into you anymore, Cody, because you were not fulfilling those manly duties that you were once doing, because you were pouring everything you had into Robin and Robin's kids. That's why they weren't into you.
Sometimes when you're dating, with marriage, you're sort of strangers till you're not. Would you have been interested in polygamy if I wouldn't have failed? Would you still be interested if my family wouldn't have failed in the polygamy thing?
You weren't the only one. I probably watched enough failures.
People.
You know what? Life's already tough. Maybe we don't need to make this any harder.
Very true.
All right, I think we've got everything.
This is the last time in the house. I don't know what went wrong, but I know that I stirred up a jealousy.
Dear Father in heaven, thank you for our blessings and for the special memories that we've shared here.
My wives couldn't handle that I was willing to fight so much to make sure that Robin was safely kept.
Hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney. And I'm Christy Martin.
I'm sorry, y'all, but absolutely not. It wasn't about that. You gave up, you abandoned all the other wives for her. And you're not owning that at all. That's the problem. It's not just about you protecting her. You weren't just protecting her. You were protecting her at the expense of everybody else. That's not going to work in a plural marriage. I mean, I've not even been in plural marriage, and I can tell you from all my experience watching every documentary, every show, reading about it, talking about it for all these years, I can tell you there's no way that you can have a love of your life and you're pouring more into that person than you are into other women. Just being a woman, I can tell you that that's not going to work. And I don't know in what reality he thought that that was going to be okay, or that these women were just going to co-sign that and they wouldn't have any pushback on him doing that. And it doesn't mean that they're just jealous people. That's just human nature. That's a reality of the situation. You're going to fight for what's yours.
Maddie, Maddie, do we have lights?
I don't know, were they in the
They
garage?
were in the garage.
Go check in the garage to see if there's like spools of lights.
I read the Darger's book. Was it good?
I think she's cute.
Because he actually loves all of his wives.
One thing that the kids will sometimes bring to me is like, well, polygamy really doesn't work, right? And that's a very common thing that I hear from a lot of people. I have seen families that can do it, and it just really depends on the man's character. The one that we all sort of know really well is Joe Darger. And he has done such a good job managing his relationships with his wives. Yeah, that's where Cody felt. I feel like.
Like Joe Darger really is
Yeah, he showed
excellent
up.
with his kids and his family.
Before we ever went public, I knew Joe Darger, and Joe
What's
had
he
a
gonna
really
say about Joe?
decent beginning of success, I think, because his wives were all culturally homogenous. They were related. They understood plural marriage from a perspective, and I think they've been very successful.
He cannot take any level of accountability of his own personal failure. The only woman in his wives that didn't grow up in that culture is Janelle. And Janelle was the most amicable and the one that was most pliable to him. She would just kind of go, she needed the least amount of him. So she wasn't going to be the problem. He's the problem. And he cannot own up to the fact that he is the problem. He is still a total narcissist about this, where he can't even own up to his own personal failure. When you take on polygamy as a man, you're taking on the ownership of managing this family. He cannot own it. He still can't own it.
Nice to see you.
You switched up the hair?
It was just a mess before, so.
Joe married Alina and Vicky forever ago. And then years and years later, Val married Joe, Vicky's sister. There's architects and there's firemen. Architect, you have a plan, you have a master plan, you don't deviate from that, but you have a plan. And then there's firemen who are just constantly putting out fires and rescuing and putting out fires and stuff. And Cody was a fireman and Joe was an architect.
And I think
Very
what happened
true.
with us was I felt like I was devoted to our family and to plural marriage, but then I struggled to be devoted specifically to every single wife, and vice versa. I don't think the wives were devoted to me or to each other.
What? The way he's trying to spin this narrative is killing me. Own it. You wanted Robin, and even before Robin came along, you were a failure before Robin came along. Those women were dedicated to this lifestyle. There's no doubt about that. He cannot take any accountability. That's why this show pisses me off so much. It's crazy. No one's calling him out for this.
As a whole.
Got a great idea. You got it, BFT?
I got it.
All right, here we go. We're going to put it right here in this corner.
We can't be on the farm, so we're going to bring the farm to us this year.
Okay, I'm glad they're not putting that tree in the house because it only has 2 branches.
This does not look redneck at all.
No, it looks pretty all right.
Are you being sarcastic?
Very.
The decorating is magical. It's a good memory. It's a good tradition. I would love to be part of the cutting down process next time.
This is going to be a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
That's a problem. Charlie Brown was terrible.
No, it wasn't.
It was a terrible Christmas tree.
What it symbolizes is the cool thing, that it's from our property, right? Come on, I think it's okay.
We don't have a lot of confidence in this tree, but look, it's a symbol. It's a symbol.
Wow, looks pretty, huh?
This, I feel like, kind of ties us to that property for this Christmas. Because now, next Christmas and all the Christmases after, we will be on the farm.
You gotta build a house there first, Janelle. Y'all ain't got no house there. So you're not gonna be there next Christmas.
We gotta get out of here, yeah.
This is last time in the house. Last time in this kitchen. Last time in this room. You guys feel funny about it? It always haunts me. This house, it always haunts me. Hey, you guys, are you all right now that we're leaving? Are you sad, Brianna?
I don't know how I feel.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just shaking off the remorse. Just shaking it off every Christmas, every holiday, every birthday, everything. It feels like this sort of poison in me all the time, just this loss of this. So I'm like going, no, let's get over there. Like we're finally going to get Thanksgiving and a...
Cody, you cannot run from your failure. A new house is not going to change the fact that you have failed with 13 of your other children. You can't move away from that. You have to repair that, invest in the repair of that. And you're unwilling to do that because then you have to take ownership and accountability. And that will also impact your current relationship. And you don't want to do that.
Christmas where I'm not poisoned by the memory of the past ruining my present. Oh, I'm just tired. And I'm not sad, but I am kind of emotional about leaving.
Yeah.
Even this hug thing they do, it's so isolating from everybody else.
Dear Father in heaven, thank you for our blessings and for the special memories that we've shared here. Thank you for this beautiful home that has been our haven, our safety from the outside world. Thank you for the shared times and the shared memories.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know what went wrong, but I know that I stirred up a jealousy putting her in this house.
This is the one that
You don't
has
know what
5
went
bedrooms?
wrong. Okay.
This has 5 bedrooms, yeah. Oh, look at this. Your dining room set would fit in here.
Are you really serious about this place?
My wives, in whatever way, couldn't handle that I was willing to fight so much to make sure that Robin was safely kept. What do you think, sweetie?
Love this rocking chair.
That's the problem, Cody. The only person that you were concerned about being safely kept was Robin. And you forgot that you had 3 other wives that you were also accountable to. That's the problem, my guy.
You love this rocking chair?
Oh, that's your room?
That's my TV.
That's your TV room? Dude, this sink is awesome.
I'm sorry. There's things that you do as a polygamist that you have to do to make another wife feel like, well, how's that fair for me?
Thank you, Father in heaven, for our blessings. And thank you for this experience as we finish this part of our journey. In the name of the Messiah, Jesus Christ, amen.
Mm-hmm.
Get over it, girl.
Next time,
All these brand new
on
nice
Sister
vehicles
Wives.
they have.
What you really need is to be on farm only.
David just can't handle that I'm just not gonna go date.
How much longer are we gonna do this? How much longer until you just realize that he's an ass?
There shouldn't be any reason why we're not, all four of us, as equal owners.
Repeat after me. You do not control me.
You don't control me.
Ooh, comb your hair.
Comb your hair, Cody.
Yeah, Brody's coming over.
You know the guy that I've been dating for a while? He asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said yes. She's like, when's it gonna be here?
She's running.
She's
running.
excited.
Y'all, she's not 12. This is a grown woman acting like she's 12. I can't believe I have to watch one more episode of this. But we're gonna give myself a pause. I did it, y'all. I watched 2 episodes in a row, which was a ton for me. Exhausting as all hell, but we did it. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like, hit subscribe, share, comment. Make sure you comment below so we can chat about it. But what episode, huh? Until next time. Bye, y'all.